Very well, ladies and gentlemen. So we have an update about Omari Hutchinson. Yes, we have a big update about him. We're also going to talk about João Félix. You've seen the thumbnail. Gabriel Jesus, Aaron Hickey, Raheem Sterling. The problem with Eddie Nketiah, where exactly we are. Albert Sambi Lokonga's brother has opened up about his brother's Arsenal campaign, and of course, a big update from Fabrizio Romano about all the transfer targets that should make or will make sense for Arsenal, and also Dybala. Like Alvaro Morata gives an update about Paulo Dybala also, and also Daily Mail's journalist Martin Samuel has warned Arsenal to be aware of Newcastle United. So the first news that we have for you guys is Arsenal winger Omari Hutchinson has been called up to the Jamaican senior national team for their upcoming friendly against Catalonia in Spain. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can see Omari Hutchinson. Yes, he is a part of it. So that is the update. So all the best is what I would want to say to him. Congratulations as well. And finally, Arsenal have made sure that Kyon Edwards, their forward, their prospect, has signed his first professional contract with the club. So congratulations to Kyon Edwards. It was getting delayed for some reason, but right now, well, it's not. It's been solved. So yes, congratulations to Kyon Edwards. But also another fixture of the preseason has been decided between Arsenal and Sevilla. Arsenal will face Sevilla in the Emirates Cup at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday 30th of July, a kickoff of 12:30 p.m. BST. And it will also, Jose Antonio Reyes, a tribute. So yes, we could remember. So that is really good, isn't it? Also, Folarin Balogun shares the image on his Instagram with the caption "Be easy." Well, I hope he will be a part of Arsenal in some capacity next season. Also, Sunsport say that it has been made clear to Sunsport by Gabriel Jesus' team that although the Champions League is a major attraction, they have not completely ruled out a move to Arsenal, with the club hopeful that Mikel Arteta's relationship with the player can be the key for him to sign for Arsenal. So it's all about Mikel Arteta and of course Edu, who can definitely make things happen. And I think that he's definitely going to make things happen. And of course, last transfer window, it was a transfer window where Arsenal had to make a mark and had to sign some really, really crucial players in important positions. But in the second transfer window, they have to master the previous transfer window. So I'm expecting, I don't know about you guys, but I'm expecting more than 5 players minimum as a bare minimum, because we have to make a squad. It was a paper thin squad, injuries, and we are doomed. If we could have sustained what we created, what we were creating, it would have been a different case, but let's see. Also moving on, Aaron Ramsey. Well, if you don't know, he's playing with Rangers and he would be playing his Europa League final. With Arsenal, he could not. The Baku final, which still hurts us. So this is what he has to say. He says, to play in the final of a European competition, they don't come around very often. Unfortunately, I missed the Arsenal one a few years back, but hopefully now I can make up for it in this one. Well, I hope he scores one, man. He's a special player. A special player for a special occasion, and what is more special than a European final, yeah? Aaron Ramsey, the man of the finals. Moving on, so according to George Nicola, all matters resolved between Arsenal and Sao Paulo for the signing of Marquinhos. Arsenal were not willing to include a percentage of a future sale, and they got it their way. They will own 100% of Marquinhos' rights. Yes, so George Nicola has confirmed that 100% rights of Marquinhos. No sell-on fee. That's what Sao Paulo wanted. So no sell-on fee at all. So Arsenal have 100% of the players' rights. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, he would potentially be Arsenal's official signing of this first signing of the summer. So yes, that's the first done deal for Arsenal. Marquinhos is an Arsenal player. Moving on, Arsenal face fierce competition from Newcastle United and Brentford for Aaron Hickey's transfer. Yes. Well, if you wait, this is what's going to happen, and you are definitely going to have competition, and Newcastle and Brentford are ready to compete with Arsenal to sign Aaron Hickey. That's one of the updates, but let's talk about Eddie Nketiah. So, Ekrem Konur has confirmed that Eddie Nketiah's condition is still unclear. Everton, West Ham and Aston Villa want to sign the 22-year-old English striker. Yes, 3 of them want to sign Eddie Nketiah, and that's according to Akram Konur. So yes, that is the thing we need to think about. Moving on, so Lokonga's brother has said that Lokonga is happy with his Arsenal progress. He says, we are not worried. Other players like Kevin De Bruyne or Romelu Lukaku have also taken time to establish themselves in the Premier League. The difference with the Belgian league is big, and Arsenal is not a mid-table club. We would have signed with both hands for a first season with 33% of playing time, and Albert is improving every day, especially in training. But the competition is tough in the team with the boys like Partey, Xhaka and Lenny, and the coach must respect a certain hierarchy. He has so much talent, sometimes it seems so easy for him that maybe the coach expects more from him. He should not rest on his abilities and maybe he needs to show more in training. I'm not worried and neither is he. The transfer, it's out of a question. At least for him, he is very well integrated into the club and the city. He is happy, although he hopes to play more next season and his potential would deserve it. And there will be European games. I talked to him on the phone on Monday. He was disappointed because with the defeat in Newcastle, the Champions League has moved away. But there will be Europa League and he is positive about his season. So Lokonga's brother has given us a piece of Lokonga's mind, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what Lokonga has to say, and that's really cool, isn't it? That's really, really cool. Steve McManaman has decided to say he's advised Sterling to not sign for Arsenal, not leave Manchester City. He says, I can't see Raheem going to Arsenal if they're not in the Champions League, and personally I believe he should stay at Manchester City. He's brilliant at City, even though admittedly Guardiola likes to chop and change. He should have a conversation with his manager to see where his future lies. Only 3 of a possible 5 or 6 Manchester City forwards can play every week. Plus, they've just acquired Erling Haaland, so players will miss out from time to time. As long as those players are happy though, and they know they're going to play a certain part and win trophies every single year, then that's the most important thing. I don't know Raheem's personal situation or whether he's happy or unhappy, but if I was him, then I'd stay because he's a really important player. So McManaman believes Raheem Sterling should stay, but if that's the case, then he should, apparently. But now is the time to discuss about Gabriel Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're going to talk about Gabriel Jesus. Here's what Fabrizio Romano spoke. Wait. So, no, Arsenal legend Michael Thomas has spoken to Caught Offside. He says that Gabriel Jesus looks an Arteta type of player. He can play across the front line and perform numerous roles with strong performances and will work for the team. At Man City, he is not always allowed to express himself to be a main number 9, so hopefully a move to Arsenal will be good for both parties. I'm a massive fan of João Felix, but with no Champions League football, I think that will be a massive ask. There is Dybala, who is a free agent, so that could be an interesting option, as well as Tammy Abraham and Darwin Núñez. All of the players mentioned will be good additions and would help make the squad competitive, and Nketiah has shown that he can put in some good performances at this level, but I still do not think he will get enough game time at Arsenal next season, so his time may be at an end. So, yes, Arsenal legend Michael Thomas believes Jesus is the man that they should go for. Yes, then they should go for him. So yes, Felix, it will be difficult to get him, but let's see. So, Morata has labeled Dybala as a Juventus legend. He says, bro, when I saw you arrive at Juventus, I knew you would become a legend. You have to be proud of what you have accomplished. I lived many incredible moments by your side. All the luck you deserve to be in the future. That's what he posted on his Instagram, Alvaro Morata. Anyways, Daily Mail's Martin Samuel believes it's a signal, the start of something really serious from Newcastle. He says, a young Arsenal player, Joe Willock, joined Newcastle in the Mike Ashley era, but clearly wasn't wanted by Arteta. Yet Willock will still have many friends among the players who are said to be Arsenal's future. He is in a position to give his new club positive reviews, to tell them how much has changed there, what plans are being laid. It is not unthinkable that Newcastle try to raid Arsenal the way City once did. And even if they do not, they might be competing for the same targets. Newcastle are genuine rivals now. They have the money, they can pay the wages, and this is a project with a clear long-term goal. So they have the money, that's the whole situation. So why did Arsenal fail to sign Bruno Gamaraj? Now, the problem was that Lyon's asking price was £33 million. We all kind of know that. So the French club were requesting, and Arsenal did not want to pay that much. They were looking at, I think this stinginess has costed Arsenal a very interesting midfielder, a very great prospect, a personal player a player that personally I wanted him to come to Arsenal. And it's not that I am saying this because he scored against Arsenal. He's been doing a lot of work for Newcastle in that midfield, but because he can do that kind of work, and that's what my opinion was before as well. So, interestingly, we could not sign him, and yeah, that's that. That's all I would want to say about it. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.